Move over Reggie Jackson. There's a new sheriff in town in the month of October, and his name is Carlos Beltran of the St. Louis Cardinals. This guy has been clutch every time he's had an opportunity in the playoffs during his career. Tonight, it was no different. The St. Louis Cardinals take a 1-0 series lead over the Los Angeles Dodgers, who visited Busch Stadium tonight with Tommy Lasorda in tow. Lasorda looked on helplessly as Beltran single-handedly defeated the Dodgers. He had all 3 RBIs in the game. Zach Greinke started the game for the Dodgers. He had the lead until Beltran belted a ball right off of the wall, which plated two runs. So you had a tie game going into the extra innings. In the bottom of the 13th, Beltran comes up with 1 out and belts a ball which would have been a double had it not ended the game into the right field corner. They celebrate, the place goes wild, and it's reminiscent of the old Houston Astros version of Carlos Beltran when he single-handedly kept the Astros in the World Series versus the Cardinals until eventually the Cardinals won, and propelled the Astros to the World Series with an incredible playoff performance in the prior rounds. This guy does it all in the playoffs. In fact, today he staved off a loss in the 10th inning when the Dodgers had a chance to go ahead in that inning and would have eventually won the game had Beltran not thrown a man out at home plate. So he's still doing it with his glove. He's not quite the 5-tool player that he used to be based on the fact that injuries have slowed him down speed-wise, but this guy can throw. He's smart in the outfield, and he surely can still hit. Now, I'm not going to browbeat Philadelphia Phillies general manager Ruben Amaro, I'm over here in Philly by the way, for not picking this guy up a couple of years ago when the Cardinals got him on the cheap, because watching this guy play for the Mets, you would never have seen this coming. But this video is primarily about Carlos Beltran's propensity to excel in the playoffs, and it makes me think of other great playoff performers in other sports, such as Eli Manning. When you watch him in the regular season, look at him right now. You don't see the guy who won 2 Super Bowls as the 6th seed in the playoffs, both times. Lenny Dykstra, he was a good regular season player, but he elevated his game and hit home runs for the Mets and Phillies at a much prolific pace, a la Carlos Beltran. Reggie Jackson, of course, 3 homers in 1 game back in the 70s to become Mr. October. Joe Montana in football with the Super Bowl victories for the San Francisco 49ers. But you've got to put the name Carlos Beltran in the pantheon of those clutch players in history, because this guy's done it for the better part of a decade, first with the Astros, and now, almost a decade later, with the Cardinals. So there you have it. 1-0 series lead for the Cardinals over the Dodgers. 3-2 victory tonight. Cardinals up. Let's see what the Dodgers can do in Game 2.